but it's hard.
They look great.
It's hard for us,
especially at night.
So 10 seconds left in this first half. Stephanie in the shotgun once again. He takes the snap. He drops back. He's looking. He tucks it and runs. Across the 25, across the 20, and there's going to be another flag. He's in the end zone.
He's in the end zone.
Flag.
So there is a penalty on the play.
That's 2 on this whole drive. If you count the kickoff return and that one, that's 2 touchdowns going to be brought back.
This has been a rough offensive run for Bell County on this one.
There's only 1.2 seconds to go. It's a push in the back, so blocking the back that time by the Bobcats. So that one's coming back. So that's 2 touchdowns called back just on this drive.
With only a second left in this first half. That was a very loud yell, if anyone heard that.
This is just going to have to be a Hail Mary and hope for the best.
Yeah. If they get this touchdown, that's going to be absolutely heartbreaking, I'd imagine, for the Cougars, who have been keeping up their defense is strong. But again, all these penalties have really pushed Bell County back really hard. Referee is
not sure what they're doing. It's
referee is discussing with the Bell County offensive line, and
Bell's going to call another timeout. We'll just keep it right here, Jared.
That's a 119 Lumber and More timeout. Hilton is on the field discussing with the boys.
1.2 seconds to go. This is just going to have to be just throw it up and wish for the best.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything else. Maybe they'll kick. Field goal, I mean.
26-14. Bell County looking to try to add to that. It's going to have to be a perfected type play if they're going to get this, because you don't get a second chance. There's not enough time to do anything here. It's a third down situation, so they're just going to have to. If they try to score here, I'm assuming it's going to be a pass play.
Well, Stephanie's the kind of player I can imagine doing something like this. So
Stephanie's the type of kid that you could set up for a pass play, and he could tuck it and just carry it right into the end zone.
Exactly. So who knows what they're going to be doing here, but they might surprise us, but who knows?
You're talking about a shot to the heart to Letcher Central.
Yeah.
They can get this with 4.2 seconds to go.
11 and third down, 11 yards to go. 1 second left in this first half.
At the 24-yard line, puts a man in motion. That's Frazier. Stephanie in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap.
Ducks it. Oh!
Nope, he's still up. He's up. He got almost, and we got a flag on the play.
Yeah, we do.
Stephanie throws to the end zone. Batted down. Doesn't
matter. There was a penalty on that play. Strong defense by Cougars there.
Stephanie was a had lad right there at about the 25. He broke that tackle and threw it towards the end zone. There was a flag, so it didn't matter anyways. It's batted down.
Had him snagged by his jersey, too. Almost came off. There is several penalty flags on the play. I think some of the Bell County boys are.
We got an unsportsmanlike
arguing with
call down there by a Bobcat. He was going after the Cougars as they were going into their locker room. He was going after them. An assistant coach had to cut him off.
What I saw was one of the players telling him to back off.
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah, one of the coaches cut him off down there. So I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah.
Don't know. But he got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on that play. So this last few seconds has been pretty chaotic.
It's been a rough first half for the Bobcats and the Cougars.
Dudley's still out there talking to the officiating staff to try to figure out what's going on, what's happening. But we're at the half. It's 26-14. Bell County leading Letcher Central here in Whitesburg, Kentucky. We're going to take it back to Brian at the station for this halftime break, and when we come back, we'll have your second half of action. Our Howard Law Firm halftime.
All right. He remembered the advertiser. Ladies and gentlemen.
I was looking at it.
We'll be back here in just a second with the guys who are going to wrap up the first half very quickly. It's 106.3 FM. It is the Howard Law Halftime Report.
The following is a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm Josh Howard with Howard Law Firm. As an attorney, you would be amazed at some of the strange and oftentimes funny things people want to sue over. And because another name for attorney is counselor, I do just that. I counsel clients and potential clients on what the law actually says and how it applies to their situation. That's what we do. At Howard Law Firm, we are more than just attorneys. We're your neighbors. Call us today at 337-3625 or visit us on the web at howardlawplc.com.
It is 106.3 FM. It is the big one. We're going to have scores from around the area coming up here in just a few minutes, but I think our Spectrum has decided it wants to work now. Come on, Spectrum. Just one day. Please, just give us 1 day of continued use. Just one. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and take it back to Brian and Jared to wrap up with the first quarter and second quarter.
All right, thank you, Brian. As we're sitting here at the half, 26-14, Bell County leading Letcher Central. And let's go ahead and go through a quick rundown, Jared. Give us a rundown of what we're looking at.
Oh, we have had 4 touchdowns from Bell County today. Okay. Well, we've had 4 touchdowns from Bell County, and we've had 2 from Letcher Central today. The first touchdown was from Kobe Frazier. It was a 30-yard drive at the 11-minute 4 second during the first quarter. The second one was from Stephanie at 9:42 of the first quarter, a 68-yard drive. Turner Asher had a 6-yard pass play during the first quarter, and Frazier had a 78-yard run at 5:52 in the second quarter. On the Letcher County side, Sargent had an 8-yard drive at the middle of the second quarter, and Caleb, what was his name again? Caleb Asher had a 18-yard drive around the middle part of the second quarter. So Letcher's with 8 first downs. Bell County with only 3. So it's been a strong ball game tonight.
Yeah, Bell County jumped out very early in this football game, went up 20-0. We thought we were looking at a rout. Letcher Central came back, made it 20-6. Bell County came back, scored once again, make it 26-6. And then later on, Letcher Central came out and scored once again, connected on 2-point conversion to make it 26-14 here at the half. We appreciate you tuning in with us. It's Brian Good and Jared Fultz right here on 106.3, the big one, Bell County football. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have an exciting second half of action right after this break.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. Go ahead and get you some popcorn, some burgers, some hot dogs. Visit that place you got to visit during the halftime. We'll talk to you shortly.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. All right, we're going to let those guys go, cut them off for just a few minutes, and then they'll call us back. 606-337-1063. It's the Howard Law Halftime Report, and we're going to get a few sponsors in after Howard Law and then give you scores from around the area and say hello to everybody who is on the Facebook feed. All the scores coming up here in moments. It's 106.3 FM. Coming back. Give us 2 minutes, and we're back.
The following is a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm Josh Howard with Howard Law Firm. As an attorney, you would be amazed at some of the strange and oftentimes funny things people want to sue over. And because another name...
All right, so yeah, I'll give you the scores here in just a few minutes if you'll hang in there. I know everybody's asking. Hello, Scott Maiden. How you doing? Glad you're doing better. Let's see. Ronna McCants, Amy Waldron, Barry Tuttle, Lori Scott, Jessica Turner Smith, got Annie Lane, Bradley Sean Gilbert, who loves his girl. I've seen it right there. Scott Howard, how are you? Who else is online? Sandy Hickman Parton. She just came online. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding. All right, give me just a minute here. Let's see. Emborough Housing. All right, we are in the half. Scores coming up here in just a minute. I've got to get a couple of our sponsors in here, so don't go nowheres. Okay, you stay right there. I do that there for you, and I do that there for you, and for you, and for you. All right, let's see. All right, who else is on there? Nancy Brock's online. Marie Daniels, she says go Mountain Lions. Bell is playing Letcher Central. Bell is playing Letcher Central. They are French. I don't know. Edith Parton's online. Eric T. Price. Give me just a second. Hello, Sean Turner. I'll have all the scores coming up right here in just minutes. Just like Joshua Bays is saying, hello. Go Bobcats, according to Melissa Bauer. And what's the score, says Paul Stewart. Here we go.
And as the facilitator of every instructional and support avenue possible to make success a reality, ensuring educational equity by implementing a variety of learning experiences. On behalf of the Superintendent, Yvonne Gilliam, and the entire board, they wish the Bobcats success in tonight's matchup. It's the Bell County Board of Education.
All right, it's the Howard Law. How about you turn the microphone on, Brian? It's the Howard Law Firm. Halftime report. Here we be. Hope you're having a great Friday night. It is an absolutely perfect night for football. Not too hot, not too cold. It's just right. Hey, if you didn't have a chance, go by Floco in Pineville. Get yourself a great meal before you go out to the next home ball games in Pineville, Bell County, or Middlesboro. All right, 8:55 at night. How in the world are you? Here's the scores from around the area. You've got Williamsburg down 7 to Somerset's 21. All right. You've got North Laurel 30 and Prestonsburg 6. Prestonsburg 6. You've got Jackson County 8. You've got Pineville 20. I'm sorry, I'm excited. I get excited about football. It's that time of year. We also have McCreary Central 0 and South Laurel 36. Right now, I've not checked in the last little bit, but Middlesboro has a score and a 2-point conversion over Claiborne County 8-0. Whitley County 27 and Leslie County 0. Harlan County 14 and Hazard 22. Can't find a score for the Harlan-Paintsville game yet. The Harlan Independent Paintsville game. Can't find it. I also can't find a score on Danville and Corbin. They may actually be playing tomorrow night, but I think it's tonight. And then the score of the game that we are playing here on the radio on our Facebook live feed on my page, Brian O'Brien, it's 26 for Bell County. Letcher Central, 14. If you've been listening the last little bit, you'll know that there's some tempers that are flaring, some testosterone that's flowing, and a little bit of edginess on the field. So hopefully that'll calm down a little bit, and the guys will pay attention to the game. It's 8:57 at night. Got a good flock of folks on the internet. Terry Ties on and Harvey Wright. The Pigskin Classic is tomorrow. James Baker, Pigskin Classic. Is that Danville and Corbin? If it is, let me know. Cheers, says Terry. Minnie Mills, go Lions. Veronica McCants is saying yes for Pineville. Eric Price is online along with Kaylee Gooden and Keedith Hurst. Venora McCants, go Mountain Lions. Yes, I know who. Oh, I don't know who the players are that actually scored. Sorry. Myra Williams Gamble's online. You also have Jennifer Wagers Middleton. Now, speaking of the word Gambrel, Gambrel Toyota is bringing you, once again, Gambrel Toyota is bringing you the what? Bringing you the trivia question. They're also bringing you the player of the game, offensive and defensive players of the game. Offensive and defensive players of the game. So we're going to be doing that here in a little bit. I do not have any word that the trivia question has been won yet. Okay? No word yet. So, here's the trivia question. How many brothers were on the 1977 Bobcat football team? One more time. How many brothers were on the 1977 Bobcat football team? If you want to try and win a $25 MasterCard from our friends at Gambrel Toyota, you text your answer to 606-528-1200. Once again, 606-528-1200. Text that answer. You will know if you're a winner because they'll let you know immediately. And then they'll tell us. And then we can congratulate you. Okay? Okay. So it is the 8:59 update right here on 106.3 FM. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back here shortly. You're listening to the Howard Law Firm Halftime Report. I'll say hello to the folks on Facebook in just a minute. You're listening to 106.3 FM WRIL Pineville. We serve roughly, and sometimes very roughly, 10 counties in the tri-state. If you would, stick around. We're coming right back.
The following is a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm Josh Howard with Howard Law Firm. As an attorney, you would be amazed at some of the strange and oftentimes funny things people sue over.
All right. So, how you doing? Great, grand, fantastic. Do you know that regular football's on tonight? What? Regular football's on tonight? Detroit Lions and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hang on a second. Well, Friday Night Football. I thought that was still a couple of weeks away. I was asking for score. on the big one, Facebook, and we just did them. Let's see. I posted them. All right. Who do we have online tonight? Bradley Sean Gilbert, but don't have a phone. I'm not sure what that means. Ashley Hollingsworth, how are you? Chris Douglas. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for representation, I'm talking about representation that will knock the socks off of any other representation in the area, I'm encouraging you to get in touch with the one and only Chris Douglas. Have you been injured in an accident? What about workman's comp? Do you have some situations that calls for a good, reliable, responsible, honest, trustworthy attorney? Believe it or not, there are some. I kid you not. There are some out there, and my friend Chris Douglas is one of them. If you like his services, I'm going to tell you, you can get in touch with him. He is just like a hop, skip, and a jump down from First State Bank in Pineville. Hop, skip, and a jump down from, again, First State in Pineville. And that's First State Bank. And if you would like to call him, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call this number. The number is 606-337-3330. 606-337-3330. Just that easy. Okay? All right. What else we got going on? Is that it? Phone's not ringing yet for them to call back in. Christy Brooks is online, so is Christy Brooks. Yeah, Spectrum is having major problems tonight. When isn't it? Chris Douglas, can you help with that? Class action lawsuit. Anyway, Tracy Birchfield, Thomas Wilson, and Travis Napier, how you doing? Keith Rogers, what's going on? Jimmy Hoskins and Pamela Carnes, Hattie Murrell, Megan Rochelle, Sharon Denise. Give me just a second. See if we got some other scores. It is 106.3 FM, and this is the big one. Let me see if any of the scores that we've given you in the last little bit have changed. And don't forget about that trivia question that we've got from Gambro Toyota. Not seeing anything there. Still seeing 20-8 Pineville, Jackson County. They're just about coming out of the half. Somerset 21-7 over Williamsburg. 26-14. Again, Bell at Letcher. 36-0 South Laurel over McCreary Central. 22-14 at the half. It is Hazard over Harlan County. Whitley County 27-0 over Leslie. 36-0 Prestonsburg losing to North Laurel. Still, I haven't checked in the last little bit. Again, it's still Middlesboro 8, Claiborne County 0. That was as of about 20 minutes ago, okay? So that's what we've got. Now, and I still don't have a Harlan at Paintsville score. Someone told me just a little while ago that there's a Pigskin Classic that I believe will be between Corbin and Danville. I think that's the way it's going to work. All right. Matt Golden and Hayden Caleb's both have touchdowns for the Lions. Thank you, Robert Daniels. Knox Central versus Alcoa. First game, Corbin versus Danville. Second game for tomorrow night. Thank you so much, James Baker. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I guess that's it for now. We're going to go back to our fine folks who are taking care of sponsoring tonight's game. And, of course, it's the Howard Law Halftime Report. Don't go anywhere. It's 106.3. Tonight in Middlesboro, it was the Veterans Bowl. So veterans at halftime were honored. That may be why we don't have another score yet. Hang in there. 4 minutes after 9. Bell County football coming back.
The following is a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm Josh Howard with Howard Law Firm. As an attorney, you would be amazed at some of the strange and oftentimes funny things people want to sue over. And because another name for attorney is counselor, I do just that. I counsel clients and potential clients on what the law actually says and how it applies to their situation. That's what we do. At Howard Law Firm, we are more than just attorneys. We're your neighbors. Call us today at 337-3625 or visit us on the web at howardlawplc.com.
The following is a paid advertisement. Proud alumni of the class of 1996 of Middlesboro, Clarence Bo Green is running for Middlesboro mayor. He will use his business background and education to operate the city more efficiently. Drug testing for city employees. He will be a full-time mayor and will not hire a city manager. He will serve the citizens of Middlesboro equally, fairly, and full-time. He will bring jobs back to the city and reach out, recruiting businesses to locate in town. He will also hire a grant writer to tap into the more than $530 million in grant opportunities. In November, Clarence Bo Green is looking for your vote for the mayor of Middlesboro. The game is going on right now, but when it's over, you've got to satisfy that hunger. How do you do that? You get to El Mariachi. All steaks on Friday are $1 off. They've got margarita specials, draft and import beer specials, and their happy hour is from 4 to 8 p.m. It's all at El Mariachi Grill on 25E in Middlesboro, just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Middlesboro Mall. If you need more information about El Mariachi Mexican Grill, just call 606-246-1860. Authentic Mexican cuisine is at El Mariachi Grill.
D&D Tire Pros offers the card for your car. With the Tire Pros preferred customer credit card, you can finance your wheels and tires. Come by today and check out their great selection of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin and BF Goodrich offer safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that will keep you going for thousands of worry-free miles. Stop by D&D Tire Pros in Middlesboro today, online at dndtire.com.
.3 FM now, and we're not quite at the beginning of the second half yet, coming into the third quarter, but we're going to check back in with Brian and Jared, and I have a curious question here. You with me, guys? Gentlemen, are you with me?
I'm sorry, I just heard you got a serious question.
So, I know that towards the end of the second quarter, there was some heated words, and Coach Hilton was still on the field. Any idea what that was about?
We're not sure. I'm thinking it was between electric. Did you find out?
Sorry, Brian. I checked around. It was 3 personal fouls. One called on a Bell County player. I think the other one was also called on a Bell County player, and one was called on an assistant coach for, not sure why. He was just trying to break up one of the boys from, having a heated altercation with one of the Letcher County football players. But it's 3 personal fouls, and from what I understand, from what I heard, the Bell County team is going to be kicking at the first yard line. For the start
of kicking at the 1 yard line, because that's as far back as they can go on 3 personal fouls.
Exactly.
So, well, yeah, there's your answer. Even though I was going to come up with some crazy story, that's your answer, Brian.
I apologize for checking my facts with people who know more about than I do.
If you would do me a favor, look at that clock and tell me how much time we got left.
We've got $1:42.
Okay, we're gonna take
that's not a time.
We're gonna take a $1:30 or $1.50.
All right,
and we'll be right back right here on 106.3. How's that?
That sounds great.
All right, don't go anywhere. It's 106.3 FM. It is the big one. Glad to have you here with us. Stick around. It's the Howard Law Firm halftime report.
Coming soon to downtown Pineville, the Butcher's Pub, a taste of Irish in your own backyard. Stay updated on our progress on our Facebook page or check out our website, thebutcherspub.com.
The Bell County Board of Education, steeped in tradition of success both in the classrooms and in sports arenas. The school district views their district role as a part of the team charged with the success of each child and as the facilitator of every instructional and support avenue possible to make this success a reality, ensuring educational equity by implementing a variety of learning experiences. On behalf of the Superintendent, Yvonne Gilliam, and the entire board, they wish the Bobcats success in tonight's matchup. It's the Bell County Board of Education.
When you look for a place to live, you want convenience, value, and safe housing, right? Well, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides just that for you and your family. All of the apartments have been modernized and they are energy efficient. Income-based rent, flat rent, and fair market rent. Whatever your situation may be, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro can accommodate you. The Housing Authority provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly, handicapped accessible, and it's a neighborhood-type setting. Just call the Housing Authority of Middlesboro at 248-6500.
All right, 106.3 FM, we're bringing you back right now. Here's Brian and here's Jared. It's the second half. Gentlemen.
All right, thank you, Brian, as we're getting you set for this second half of action. Bell County with the lead to play this final 24 minutes, 26-14.
26-14. Who would have expected such a good offense from the Letcher County team here?
The way they started out, I thought we might end up having a continuous clock here the second half, but they really buckled down and came out and, I was talking to some of the parents of some Bobcats at halftime, talking to some of those boys, and they thought that it was going to be a runaway, and they were talking about how good Letcher County has come back and battled and not given up and made this a ball game. They were talking about how they thought the route was there for Bell County. They said that Letcher just didn't give up and just kept right on trucking with it.
And again, you got to factor in all those penalty flags that Bell County's had on them. That's really set them back hard. But they are about to start the kick at the 6-yard line. So your source was not 100%.
Not
100%, but 6. That's close.
So your lie was just as bad as mine was.
Let's play some football here.
Have Zachary set the kick off. Going to be good field position right here. Fletcher County doesn't bobble anything, and it's a solid kick. They're sitting right around midfield, maybe they're 45. Pretty good kick that time.
He bobbled it. Yep. He recovered, though.
That's going to be Parks. He's across 40. Still on his feet. And he's brought down by about 5 Bobcats inside the 35.
Inside the 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Cougars.
This strong Letcher County offense is now well rested after that halftime. So let's see.
And the momentum was really going to Letcher County at the half, as they were really excited with the stop they got, because Stephanie had that touchdown.
Yeah.
It got called back. They were really excited. They got some momentum going with them right now. We'll see if they can do it. But we're going to see what kind of heart this Bell County defense has. And I know they got a lot of heart. Some solid kids out there playing defense right now. And I think they care about what's on the front of that jersey, on the side of that helmet. And I don't think they're going to back down right here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Pitch out on the left side. That's going to be across the 30, across the 25. That's Campbell. He gets it down to the 21. Oh, he pushed it right there.
That was a personal foul. Yep.
Campbell come up.
A lot of anger in this game today. We'll talk about it earlier.
Zachary and Campbell got tied up right there. A nice stop that time to Zachary. And as Campbell was coming up, Zachary was on his back trying to get up, and he just put the hand, extended that arm, pushed him right back to the ground. So nice run by Campbell, but due to his mental lapse that time, it's just a lapse and an error right there on his part. They're going to bring that puppy back.
Yeah. Football's a very hard contact sport and requires a lot of built-up anger sometimes, but you got to keep it in check a lot. So
1st and 10 from the 21. Now here comes a 1st and 10 from the 37.
They're basically right back where they started.
Yeah. Nicholas Sargent breaks huddle. He's in the shotgun. Now he walks up. Going to be under center. Puts everybody in the box except for Parks down low here on the near side. Pitch out to Campbell in the backfield. He's off to the right side. And he gets dropped at the 34-yard line. Pick up of about 4 on the carry to bring up a second down and second and about 8 situation.
Yeah, maybe 7.
Yeah, a long 7.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually 6. No, scoreboard. It's 2nd and 6.
That's a very long 6.
Yeah, well. Okay, here we go.
Hand off to Jonathan Sargent. He dives forward and gets across the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2 now for the Cougars.
Again, this offense is really pushing.
10.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd period of play. Bell County 26, Letcher Central 14.
Doing more huddles than they did last time, so.
2 two men in the backfield, parks to the near side as the wideout. Hands off to Jonathan Sargent. He dives forward and gets to the 24-yard line. Good enough for a Letcher Central first down.
That is their 11th K&K Metals first down. 11.
They're wearing the Bell County defense down.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, that Jonathan Sargent in the backfield, he looks more like a defensive lineman than he does running back.
Yeah, but
he's solid. He's real fast. So
he will not. They just won't be brought down. But it seems we have number 56, Chase Huff, was replaced with number 74, Lane Hoskins.
They've been going back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They've been switching out this whole game. Ever since Hoskins got injured around the first quarter, or second quarter.
Handoff in the backfield, that's going to be to Campbell. And he's going to, I'm sorry, not Campbell, that's going to be number 13 that time, Zach Hensley. He gets dropped for a 2-yard loss to bring up 2nd and 12.
They were really far back there before they passed it off, though.
He went through 2 options that time. The guy up the gut was his brother, and then Campbell. And then the third option was coming off the end and pitched it out to him. That's going to be Hensley, and he didn't get much out of it. Tried something a little different that time, just didn't work for him. Hands off to his brother once again. Jonathan plows forward, and he's got that little dive at the end.
Yeah,
He always picks up 2 or 3 extra yards because he just jumps forward after he gets hit.
It's a real good strategy.
He gets an additional 2 to 3 yards on every single carry by doing that. They went to him a lot last week. He was the guy that they really went to, as last week Jonathan Sargent had 116 yards on 20 carries, and Campbell only had 42 yards last week on 10 carries. But it seemed like more this week they're going a lot to Campbell. But they do have 2 solid running backs. Is there at the back in the wishbone. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Sargent. He lowers his shoulder. He's plowing forward. He's inside the 5, and he's brought down at the 3. Good enough for another Letcher Central first down, and they're making this a ball game.
They are making this an absolute comeback right now.
No huddle.
Oh, they're just going right into the next play.
Official mark was at the 2. They actually spotted him a little bit extra there. Sargent under center, hands off to his brother.
There is a call,
and we've got a timeout, Bell County.
Okay.
With 8:02 to go here in the third quarter play. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Bell County football on 106.3 Sub-Ikron.
So it's 119, Lumber and Moore timeout. But wait.
With the November election quickly approaching, Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative, is looking for your vote. Adam knows that this area must take steps to create jobs and retain the young workers to keep our workforce vibrant. He knows that these challenges impact all of us. He wants to work to increase community engagement in the legislative process, and he's asking for the honor of being your eyes and ears in Frankfort. In November, vote for Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative of the 87th District for Bell and Harlan counties. Paid for by the candidate. 119, Lumber and More. Not just the fact that they have some of the best lumber in the area, but he can get you just about anything you need. You need a special order? Call him, he'll do it. Do you need something that's working for the bathroom, for the kitchen, for that new and improved something or other you're deciding to do to the house or for the house? Just get in touch with Patrick at 119 Lumber and More at 606-269-2915. And by the way, they're located a mile and a half from 25E on Highway 119. That's right, just that easy. Check out their Facebook page. 106.3 FM, we got a score update. It looks like Pineville has scored again, and so has somebody in another team. Pineville 26, Jackson County 8, Middlesboro 8, and Claiborne County 6. Let's take you back to the Bell game. Gentlemen.
It's going to be Sargent under center, hands off to his brother Jonathan. He plows forward off left tackle, touchdown, Letcher Central.
Catching up.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, I would.
20-0.
Again, we came up here thinking it was going to be a really strong ball game for Bell County, but Letcher decided to make this it's a cat fight. 2 cats. It is. They fight each other. I apologize for that terrible pun. But that is their 3rd touchdown for the evening.
26-20. I'm not a betting man, but I would have bet early on midway through the first quarter that this was a rout.
They're going for a 2-point conversion.
Hands off to Campbell on the right side, and he's in.
He's in.
He scampers in. We are at a 4-point football game. Oh, boy. After a 20-0 start, Letcher Central has battled back.
Mm-hmm.
No wins on the year last year, according. I haven't looked at them, but their radio staff told me 0 wins last season.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And coming back, and they're hanging with a very, very solid Bale County football team right now. 26-22 with 7:59 to go here in the third quarter. We're just going to keep it right here.
Yeah.
And that's, wow.
Again, I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. I didn't think that this was even going to be possible.
These boys got pushed to the dirt, but they just got right back up.
They have. They got punched in the face. You've got to give them credit. They got punched in the mouth, and they just jumped right back up and asked for some more.
Mm-hmm.
And Bale County's trying to give it to them, and you know, the penalties haven't helped Bale County.
Oh, they have not. That is probably the deciding factor of this game right now.
You can't blame anyone. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I don't know if some of them could be somewhat questionable, because in high school football, I've talked to referees.
Yeah.
You can call a flag on every single play in high school football. So I'm not pointing the finger, but I am just saying Bale County's had 2 touchdowns called back on the last drive.
Yeah. So this could have been a way wider game in terms of points, but yeah, those penalties have really kicked everything back. So let's see if the Bale County offense has an answer, and I honestly think they do. Then they just punch
what they do right here. Here's the kickoff. It's high, and down at the 20, 25-30, 35-40, off the right side across midfield. And he's going to be ran out of bounds. That's going to be number 15.
Tanner Asher
that time.
Oh, but there was a penalty flag I just saw.
Got another flag. Another beautiful kick return and dirty laundry on the field.
That might have been on Letcher, though, because I don't think any of the Bale County boys are feeling anything bad, but
we'll see what the call's going to be. It's right there, almost dead center at midfield.
Yeah. There's one thing on the sideline. That's what I'm thinking. It's probably against Letcher.
See what the call's going to be. Yep, against Bale County pushing the back.
Oh, my gosh.
Personal foul against Letcher. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
So we have a personal foul. He rode him out of bounds. Over here against Letcher, and then we have a block in the back against Bale. So we'll see what happens right here after the referees do their mathematics. He's going to mark it off from the spot of the first foul against Bale on the block in the back.
And then we'll walk it back.
And then he's going to walk it back. So he walks it off, and it's actually going to start Bale at the Letcher Central 44-yard line.
So about a loss of 20 yards for Bale County, but no.
But it's a good thing that they got the personal foul call.
Yeah.
Because if not, they were going to be somewhere around the 35-yard line.
A lot of anger in this game, I'll tell you. A lot of anger. And
you can hear it behind us, and we were in a closed box. We don't have anything open. We are behind windows in a very nice box.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you can hear the crowd even through all of this. So it's getting rowdy. I'm just glad I got Whitley County plates on my car. That way I don't get egg coming out of here tonight. Hand off to Frazier on the left side.
Right down hard
that time, yeah. And that's going to be a pickup of about 3. Gets him down to the 41-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 situation here for the Bobcats. Stephanie breaks huddle, brings the troops up to the line. We'll see if Bale County can respond right here. They've been punched in the mouth now.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can come back and respond to what Letcher County has dished out. Wishbone in the backfield, handoff on the left side. Up near a first down to the 35-yard line. That was Austin, Tanner Asher on the carry.
What a ball game right now.
Jeez, that's going to be short. They're going to mark it 3rd and 1. 6:57 to go here in this third quarter of action from Whitesburg, Kentucky. This has turned out to be an excellent football game here tonight.
Yeah.
26-22, Bell County with the lead. A near side wideout. That's going to be Zachary. Everybody else in the backfield and in the box. And off to the right side.
And Asher going for another run. And
Asher gets it down to the 26-yard line that time. Good enough for
Bell County's fourth D&D Tires. K&K Metals first down.
Bell County hoping it's a D&D Tire touchdown.
My bad. I'm sorry. He's a moment reading all that stuff.
Did you say we had a winner for the contest?
Brian did inform me that we did have a winner. But we will congratulate that person, I think, around the end of the third quarter when we have some time. There we go.
Stephanie. Hand off to the second man through. That's Kobe Frazier. We've got some more laundry on the field. As Frazier gets it down to the 15, we'll see how far we back the Bobcats up on this one.
Really got to stop getting those penalties. Really hurting them this game. You can hear the Letcher County fans cheering for another one.
Like I stated earlier, every play football can happen. You can be here all night long and into Saturday morning if you want to because of penalties. It just seems like the laundry gets through a little bit closer to the white jerseys than they have been the blue jerseys.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
And in case you don't know, Bell County's wearing white.
All the way into the Saturday morning, I don't think I can watch that much football.
A lot of football. Stephanie under center. Wishbone in the backfield. Going to keep it himself. Rolls out to the left.
Another penalty flag.
Incomplete pass that time. We have another penalty. Intended receiver that time is going to be number 15, Tanner Asher. Couldn't connect on it, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways.
This is number 12 here. Is Isaac Collett is discussing with the referee, and it's on Bell County.
Another holding call on the Cavs.
Oh boy. The momentum is really in Letcher County's favor right now.
And backs them up to the Letcher County 43-yard line.
But is it 43 and first? No one's changed the thing. Oh, no, it's third.
First and 27.
No, it's... Oh, yeah, it's first and 27. So, a lot of ground to cover, but 3 plays to do it.
Zachary, the far side wide out, I formation in the backfield. Stephanie under center takes the snap, hands off to the first man through. Frazier gets it up to the 40, and he is stopped by about 6 blue jerseys that time.
That was actually William Dean, I believe, number 24.
First one in there.
Yeah.
Then it just collapsed on him.
Oh, we have a man down.
I think he's all right.
Yeah, he's William Dean. He was down, but he's back in.
He got in there, and they just collapsed on him.
Okay, well, no, William Dean is currently limping. I think he's getting a call from Coach Hilton to get off the field, but he just dropped down.
He just dropped down, yeah. Not sure how serious but we're going to have a injury timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it with them. We're going to take it back to the station. You're listening to Bobcat Football on the Big One.
Edgewood Homes of Middlesboro, giving you the Elation Home, manufactured by True Homes. It's got a stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, northern insulation package, low-E thermopane windows. It's 902 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it's the lowest price in the tri-state area, only $25,995. Edgewood Homes makes it easy for you, Monday through Friday, 8 till 6, or Saturday, 9 till 5. For more information, just call 606-242-2204. Edgewood Homes, they make it easy for you.
Hello everyone, this is Troy with All-Star Trophy and Screen Printing in Harrogate, Tennessee. We'd like to invite you to be sure and come see us for all your screen printing needs. If you're looking at doing 5 shirts or 500 shirts, please give us a call, 423-869-8717. We're located right beside of Subway over in Harrogate, Tennessee. That's 423-869-8717. We don't want all the business, we just want yours.
It is 106.3 FM, the big one. Pineville 26, Jackson County 8, Prestonsburg 6, North Laurel 44, Williamsburg 7, Somerset 27, and Middlesboro 8, and Claiborne County 6. I'll check on that score again here in a minute. Let's take you back to the Bell County game. Gentlemen?
Bell County comes back after the injury timeout. Stephanie under center, wishbone in the backfield, far side. Zachary as the wideout. Pitch out on the left side. Asher gets off and stymied down at the 45. Letcher Central, the momentum, man. The Bell County side of the bleachers. There's only one set of bleachers here.
Yeah.
And it runs the entire length of the football field.
Kind of hard to see the dividing line when everyone's wearing blue.
Yeah. And you look over the left side where Bell is dead quiet.
Yeah.
Right now. The momentum, cowbells, everything going on over here on the Letcher side is they are riding that wave of momentum and playing really good right now. Bell really needs to respond. They're looking at a 3rd down and 29 situation at the Letcher 45-yard line. Stephanie rolls out, comes back to the left. Lob pass over to the 35-yard line. Gets it down to Asher. He's going to get across the 30 up to about the 27, and that still doesn't get them to their original line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, it's a 4th and 11. Wow. That would have been a great play if they didn't have so much ground to cover. No, it's not even 1st and 11. It's 4th and 12.
4th and about
13.
4th and 13 is the official call. With 3:54 to go in this 3rd quarter of play, Bell County 26, Letcher County 22. Stephanie going to go back to the shotgun formation. A man to either side of him in the backfield. He drops back. He's going to look deep. He's running. He's going to tuck it and run. He's across the 25, across the 20, and knocked out of bounds. He's not going to get it.
No.
As he's down at about the 18-yard line.
You need to get to about the
15.
Yeah.
Turnover on downs.
Oh, wow.
Turnover on downs as he got about 3 yards short that time to connect on the 1st down. So Letcher Central with the momentum and takes over on downs at around their own 18-yard line. The only saving grace with that, Jared, is they're pretty deep in their own territory.
Yeah. So let's see if the Bell County defense has an answer, because it seems that the Bell County offense failed to have one. But I'm feeling pretty confident in these defensive boys. They've been up against this offensive line this entire game. They probably have something figured out by now.
Sargent comes under center, a near side wideout. That's Parks, 2 men in the backfield. Hands it off to his brother Jonathan. He plows forward, gets 2 yards on the carry to bring up a 2nd down. And
another penalty thrown.
Wow, that's going to be an automatic first right there.
Oh, my goodness. They cannot. Again, football is a very hard contact sport that requires a lot of, anger to come out sometimes, but you need to really keep it in check if you want your composure. If you want to keep a winning. Being angry all the okay, I thought I saw another flag. Thrown back to the ref.
Marks off the 10 and marks off the 15th yard, as that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars at their own 35-yard line. That definitely, Bell County's defense didn't help themselves on that personal foul.
No. That is their 13th first down. KK Metal's first down.
Sargent under center, 2 men in the backfield in a wishbone formation. Hands off to his brother Joshua Sargent. He gets it up to the 39.
Another flag thrown.
Guys, if you're listening to this, we can't make it up.
No,
we can't make it up.
That have been. I've never seen. Oh, but that is against Letcher County this time.
Against Letcher County.
Well, maybe there's a little bit of anger coming out on both sides at this point. It's a rough ball game. Holding. Okay.
That marks off 10 yards. So now we're back down to the 28-yard line. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. 1st and 17 now for the Cougars. Okay, here we go. Sargent under center. Pitch out to Campbell. He's off the left side, got some good blocks. And he gets across the 40, rode out of bounds. Nice carry that time by Campbell. Gets it to the 41-yard line to bring up a 2nd and 4.
I saw about 3 different times he could have been brought down, but again, Campbell just keeps getting out of those.
Yeah, he's elusive. I don't know how he does it, but he keeps plowing forward. You get him, you think you got him down, and he ends up getting 3 or 4 more yards every single time.
He's either a ghost or some kind of...
2:57 to go here in this third quarter of action. 26-22, Bell County with the lead. 2nd and 5. Sargent rolls out to his right. Looks like he's going to tuck it and run himself. And the tackle pushes him forward.
It is? Okay, I thought that was just short.
Yeah. The tackle pushed him forward. He got at the 45-yard line. It's going to see how the spot is. I think it's going to be good enough for a first down. And the referee motions that it is good enough for a Letcher Central first down.
That is their 14th K&K Metals first down.
14th. So to bring up first down and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Again, the number of first downs in this game, you can really tell the difference between the offenses here because Letcher has 14 while Bell County currently only has 4. So you can really see the difference.
Under center once again, Sargent rolls out. Ooh! Sacked in the backfield that time by the opposing quarterback, Stephanie. Stephanie with the he penetrated there, got back in there, and got the sack.
Stephanie runs both offensive and defensive because he's just an all-around amazing athlete.
Have him on the field.
Yeah, so really good sack there. 2 minutes to go.
Sargent tried to get rid of the ball. Yeah. It was just too late because he'd already dropped a knee before he could release the football. So that would have saved him if he could have got rid of the ball. But now it's going to be a 2nd down and 20 situation at their own 35.
Had a good drive there and then got pushed back 15 yards. That's rough. Well, let's see what they can recover here.
Shotgun formation, twins to either side. 1 man in the backfield. Sargent takes the snap out of shotgun. Rolls to his left. Nope. Tiptoes the sideline and gets knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a personal foul if they call it. If they call that, I think it was unintentional. There it is. There's the flag. It was unintentional. A Bell County player came in there and accidentally hit Sargent out of bounds. He did not. I was sitting right here. I was just watching it. It was clearly unintentional. The two bodies collided after the play, and that's what's happened. He got a personal foul call.
It was Nicholas Sargent. I sadly missed that because I had a
didn't get a jersey number on him because once the hit happened, it just collapsed. But Bell County player came in. I saw him coming.
Yeah.
And he tried to pull up.
He tried to pull up,
and it just happened.
That happens sometimes.
Yep. That's going to be an automatic first down.
Accidents that didn't turn into first down.
I saw that. That was purely unintentional that time.
That's their 15th. First K&K Metals, first down.
When you have two kids going full force at the play of action and then the whistle happens, you don't have enough time sometimes to pull up, and they just met right there and just crisscrossed it.
Oh, boy.
And that's going to cost Bell. Now that gets them into Bell County territory for Letcher Central. They're sitting on the 45-yard line. Okay, first down. We're going to pull the chains out just to make sure.
Oh, okay. Well. I honestly think it's a first down. It doesn't look like there's much there.
I thought it was going to be an automatic first. I guess I was incorrect on that. It's going to be very close right here. Yeah, pick got it.
Yeah, they definitely have it. Okay, so that is their 15th first down.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Bell County 45-yard line. 1:24 to go here in this third quarter of play. Bell County still holding on to that lead at 26-22.
This third quarter has been the roughest of the ball game so far.
At one point it was 20-0. At another point it was 26-6.
Jeez.
And 16 unanswered points now by the Cougars.
Really strong offense tonight.
Sargent under center. Got a penalty flag. I think we're going to have a false start that time.
Yep.
On this drive, Jared,
On this drive.
how many flags?
I've seen
at least
about
10.
I've seen about 10, yeah.
At least 10 flags on this one drive.
Jeez.
Which Letcher has pretty much milked that clock in this third quarter.
That is also true.
They've had the ball pretty much
the whole time.
this third
Ever since
quarter.
about like the 10-minute mark. Who knows? That might be working against them. It might be working in their favor. If they just pull off something off in the fourth quarter, they'll be ahead. And who knows what happens then?
At one time we thought we were looking at a route, and now we're looking at
toss-up. Now we're looking at home, getting it home at like midnight.
hand off to Joshua Sargent. He's down to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 10 by the senior running back.
They lost 10 yards, they gained 10 yards. They lost 10 yards, they gained 10 yards.
It's just been back and forth on the field this entire time. You know the Bell defense has to be tired.
Yeah,
they have
definitely.
To be tired.
They've been out there this whole time.
And that is definitely playing in the favor of Letcher Central at
Again,
this point.
it does not help that the Bell County offense is constantly throwing the ball and running it in and getting like 70, 80-yard touchdowns and having the defense have to go back out there. It's really wearing them down.
Their offense for Bell hasn't been on the field that much, like
exactly.
you just said.
Exactly.
And their defense is just living out there. They're setting up camp.
Yeah. Defense requires a lot of endurance.
Hand off to Campbell. He's off the right side. London Stephanie drags him down. No gain on the carry to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Cougars. 22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Letcher Central may ride this out and take it on into the fourth. That was a pretty quick third quarter.
It was very quick.
Despite the 172 penalty flags. They're actually going to give him a yard on the carry that time before progress. And that's going to be it for this third quarter of action. It's a ball game. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be an exciting fourth quarter as Bell County is holding on 26-22. And we'll be right back.
This is Mitch Williams, candidate for sheriff of Bell County. I've always been taught that in order to be an effective team player, you first have to show good sportsmanship. A team player continuously looks to improve their game and compliments the other team when they've done a good job. With football season upon us, I want to acknowledge our county's teams and stress the importance of good sportsmanship and good character. I wish the best of luck to the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets, the Bell County Bobcats, and the Pineville Mountain Lions during this year's football season. I'm asking for your vote to re-elect me as your sheriff. I'll continue to be a good team player by focusing on my accomplishments and the improvements that I'll make moving forward. And I certainly will not talk my opponent down. As the Bell County Sheriff, I've always supported our county's teams. I'm asking you to support me, Mitch Williams, on November the 6th to continue being your sheriff of Bell County.
Paid for by the candidate. 106.3 FM, Williamsburg 7, Somerset 27, Jackson County 8, Pineville 26, Middlesboro 16, Claiborne County 14. Taking you back to the Bell County game. Gentlemen.
Welcome back. Brian, we've had a absolutely rough third quarter. We're about to start the fourth quarter here. Letcher County has the ball at about the 39-yard line on Bell County. We switched yards. You know the rules of football. Everyone switches sides between the quarters. I'm talking like an idiot. We're about to begin the fourth quarter. Let us see if Letcher County can really push ahead here against Bell County. A lot of spreading out here right now.
Surgeon in the shotgun formation takes the snap. He's got plenty of time. As soon as I said that, he got flushed out of the pocket.
I'm sorry.
He got by number 32 that time for the Bobcats, Tyson Thomas.
He got brought down and lost the ball, and there was at least several different fumble recoveries. It wasn't counted anyways, but it was rather comical.
As soon as I said there was no pressure, all of a sudden they just released and
exactly.
They just collapsed on him.
Exactly.
4th down and 11 to go. Football sitting on the Bell County 46-yard line. 11:24 to go in the football game. Bell County 26, Letcher Central 22. They may see what the Cougars do here. I think they're going to go for it just because. If they do get a punt, it may go out of bounds end zone or anything. They may not get much out of it. So we'll see. The players are wanting it. Yeah, fans are wanting it.
Yeah. Even the Bell County side is getting riled up right now.
That is want to call a timeout and think it over. We'll just keep it right here, Jerry.
Yeah, that is a 119 Lumber and more timeouts.
You played for Dudley. Yeah. Tell me what he's telling his players right now on a 4th and 11.
Oh,
46.
boy.
What's in that huddle
Again,
right now?
2010 was the last time I played under Dudley. It's been a while. But right now, he's just telling the boys what they need to get together. Cool their heads and just play football. That is the best thing. Stop getting so angry out there. Stop getting so many penalties. Just stay in control and take this offensive line down. Unless there's a punt coming up. And then just run.
If Fletcher goes for this, they were to get it, that could be the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. This could really be the gut punch that Bell County does not need at this point in the ball game. If they get this first down, that is a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson punch right there. Nobody is expecting it, but you know, it could be one that you ain't getting up from. Yeah. So Bell County defense has to buckle down right here because this could be realistically, this could be the ball game. Yeah. Right here. Yes. I know we're still 11 minutes out, but what we've seen for the last 2.5 quarters of action, with the way Letcher Central is moving down the field, this could be the ball game. Bell County needs to buckle down right here and get a stop, and they are going for it. Sargent rolls out to his left. He's going deep. And
broken and incomplete thanks to number 7 on Bell County's team. I do not have a name here, though.
We do not have a jersey number for Bell County number 7. He is not on the roster. Huh. If that would have connected, that could have been a touchdown because that was down inside the 10-yard line. Incomplete pass. We don't have that jersey number anywhere. We've got 2 or 3. Have you got something?
Jonathan Langford. He is a sophomore. So good play there, kid. Turnover to offense.
Where'd you get that roster?
It was apparently hidden under this sheet of papers.
There's 8 guys in this press box looking around trying to find out who number 7 was, and you're the only one that has it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Here comes London Stephanie. It's going to be a handoff to Asher. Asher tries to plow forward. He might have got 2 yards for forward progress out of that call to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Bobcats. They're in their territory at around the 47-yard line.
The offensive line and Letcher's defensive line. Two sides of the ball game that have not been on the field long this time, this whole game. So this is a lot of fresh legs, except for Stephanie. He's been on the field the entire time, but I imagine being such a great athlete, he might have the stamina to keep himself in control. But who knows? Bell County might be planning just to wait this one out if they can.
Stephanie under center, wishbone in the backfield, hands off to the 2nd man. True, nothing going that time. Nope. Right back to the line of scrimmage, carried by Frazier to bring up 3rd down and 8. And it just seems like right now Bell County has not got that fire in their belly like they did early on in the ball game.
Yeah. Well, I think they might have it, but Letcher's might be much stronger than theirs right now.
Letcher's not giving them any favors.
They're not
right now. Stephanie drops back, 2 steps back. Beautiful pass to Zachary on the right side as he cut across. He's in the middle of the field. He's up to the 39-yard line. Good enough for
a K&K Metals first down. That is the 5th Bell County first down of the game. 5th as opposed to Letcher's at 15.
9:31 to go in this football game. Bell County 26, Letcher Central 22.
This might be the changeup that the Bell County boys need just to make sure this ball game is in their hands. Again, they're still up, but anything could happen.
Jason Jones, near side wideout. Look out for him as he's a pass threat right there. Stephanie hands off to the 2nd man through. That's going to be Frazier. He plows forward to the 34-yard line to bring up a 2nd down situation. Now Bell County is starting to get into their rhythm.
Yes.
This is Dudley Hilton Bobcat football.
This is a Bell County offense we're seeing right now.
This is what we're seeing right now. And they've decided, that offense hasn't been on the field very much at all in the second half. Mm-hmm. But they've decided once we've got the ball, we've got to make the most of it because Letcher Central is.
Yes.
And once we get the ball, this is the point where we cannot have any mistakes. We can't have any mental errors. We got to hold on to the football. Mm-hmm. We can't get any unnecessary penalties.
Yeah.
We can't jump off sides. We can't push in the back. We can't do any of that. Let's get down. Let's play football like we've been taught, and let's get the job done.
Exactly. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5.
Wishbone in the backfield. Stephanie under center. It's going to be a handoff to Frazier once again. He's across the 30, across the 25, down to the 22. Good enough for another.
K&K Metals first down. That is the 6th Bell County first down of this game in the 4th quarter with 8 minutes left to go.
26-22. Bell still holding on to that lead.
Again, if they can push these boys back, they've hopefully solidified their win here.
Stephanie is coming from the sideline, and did you see he was trying to get the Bell County faithful to calm down where he can hear the snap count.
Yeah.
And the players can hear the snap count. And they listen. As they hand off to the left side, Frazier gets about 3 yards on the carry, gets them down to the 19-yard line. But Stephanie was trying to calm everyone down that way they can hear what's going on their end of the field.
Yeah.
And he's a leader. Yeah. Stephanie's a leader.
Again, strong ball player.
Transfer out of Knoxville, Tennessee. As he walks up under center, 7:08 to go in the ball game. Wishbone in the backfield. Asher, the near side wideout. It's going to be a handoff to Frazier.
He fumbles the football.
A clean, solid hit, and Letcher Central takes over on the fumble recovery at the 17-yard line.
Recovered by Zachary Henslow of Letcher County. Oh boy, we are in the middle of what is called a football game right now, everybody.
Wow. No one expected that.
No.
And like I was saying, they've got to hold on to the football. Mm-hmm. No unnecessary errors right here, and that's exactly what happened that time. As it was a solid hit. As they come in and got the helmet on the football.
Yeah, Frazier just real hard.
Yeah, just couldn't hold on to it that time. And you could tell he wasn't mad at anyone but himself.
Exactly.
You could tell just by you could tell he's aggravated at himself. As Letcher Central takes over, it's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Surgeon. He gets up to the 20-yard line, 3, possibly 4 yards on the carry to bring up the 2nd down and mid-range yardage.
Oh.
Bell player down. Things cramped up.
Yeah. They're stretching his leg out right now. Bell County's medical team is currently walking out. Medical team, personal trainer. What am I trying to say here? That number.
Let's go ahead and take an injury time out here.
Yeah.
Nothing serious, just some cramps. So we're going to go ahead and tell you with them. You're listening to Bobcat Football on the big one.
106.3.
From Florida to California, Mountain Tide Systems are covering trucks from coast to coast. It takes the best people to make the best product. Our employees take pride in the workmanship and quality of our tarps. Thank you from your friends and family at Mountain Tarp for your support. We look forward to serving the community for years to come.
At Howard Law Firm, we represent you to make sure you get what you deserve, not the insurance company. Call us today at 337-3625 or visit us on the web at howardlawplc.com.
Welcome back to Whitesburg, Kentucky. Bell County leading the football game 26-22 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the ball game. We have a down Bell County Bobcat, but I'm not a medical professional, but I've been around the game long enough. I think we're just looking at a cramp situation right now.
Yeah. Well, when you've been on the field for so long and you probably haven't been able to hydrate yourself well enough this entire game, you can see these kind of things happening.
Yeah, and it's not even been a very warm evening, but even though you're still out there, you're losing a lot of fluids.
Yeah.
That's number 32 for the Bobcats. That's Trevor Kidd. The way he was playing, we couldn't get a jersey number on him, but he's all right. He's
walking off the field.
I've had those cramps before. It's not any fun.
It's not. You ever have one of those when you wake up in the middle of the night?
Quite often.
They are absolutely the worst.
Yep. Trying to find some pickle juice or a spoonful of mustard to get rid of things, you know, so they can definitely get you down.
I just cry myself back to sleep, honestly.
Curl up in the fetal position.
Yeah. No, you don't want to bend that. Worse, much worse.
As they're getting you set to get this action started back. It's going to be Letcher Central football, 2nd down and 7.
They are deep in Bell County territory, so if Bell County can hold them off long enough, they may be able to solidify their win in this game.
I'm sorry. We didn't count that running play just now. We're looking at about a 2nd and 2 situation from the 25-yard line.
I thought it was a penalty there for a second. Sorry, my bad.
Surgeon under center. Hands off to his brother Jonathan. He plows forward. Looks like it's going to be good enough for a Letcher Central 1st down.
Yep. That is their 16th K&K Metals 1st down.
They move the sticks once again. 1st and 10 at the 28 on their end of the field.
Letcher's offense is really strong, but their weakness here might be that they're really slow. You know what I'm saying?
They're methodical. They are.
So with the time constraint they got going on right now, they may not be able to.
There's a flag.
But there's a flag on the play.
I think we might have had a false start. We shall see, but I believe it's a false start against the Cougars. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Was calling Bell County. What was that exactly?
That was offside.
Offside. Okay. So you were right on being a false start, but not against the boys we wanted to be against.
But,
wait. Oh, it was offside and false start. Wow, okay.
I was wondering what they were doing there. Look at the arm on that referee. Man.
I bet he played football when he was our age, you know. He's probably like 40-something. It's like my dad's age or whatever. You're doing a wonderful job out there, Mr. Referee.
Brian is your dad's age.
Yes, sir. As it's going to be a carry up to about the 25-yard line that time. That's going to be by Jonathan Sargent to bring up 2nd and 12. A promising drive at one time is now being delayed just a little bit.
Yeah.
As the Bell County defense stepping up. 5:48 to go in this contest. Bell County 26-22.
Touchdown could be the deciding factor here, but like I said, this Letcher County offense is strong but very slow.
Sargent under center, 2 men in the backfield, a far side wideout, that's Parks. He's going to roll out to his left. He is a southpaw. Ooh, looking for a pass play. It's going to be incomplete. Inslee, the intended target, couldn't hit him to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah.
3rd down, 13 to go at their own 25-yard line. If Bell can get a stop here, this is huge.
Yeah, very. Even if they punt after this, it's not going to get too much yardage. Bell County's going to be able to probably around like the 40-yard line bring it back.
And the way Dudley plays football, they can milk that clock if they hold on to the ball.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was thinking they're going to do the whole fourth quarter, but then they had that turnover. So that is a timeout. That is another 119 Lumber More timeouts.
We'll take it back to Brian at the station. You're listening to Bobcat Football on the big one on 106.3.
With the November election quickly approaching, Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative is looking for your vote. Adam knows that this area must take steps to create jobs and retain the young workers to keep our workforce vibrant. He knows that these challenges impact all of us. He wants to work to increase community engagement in the legislative process, and he's asking for the honor of being your eyes and ears in Frankfort. In November, vote for Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative of the 87th District for Bell and Harlan counties. Paid for by the candidate. The following is a paid advertisement. Proud alumni of the class of 1996 of Middlesboro, Clarence Bo Green is running for Middlesboro mayor. He will use his business background and education to operate the city more efficiently. Drug testing for city employees. He will be a full-time mayor and will not hire a city manager. He will serve the citizens of Middlesboro equally, fairly, and full-time. He will bring jobs back to the city and reach out, recruiting businesses to locate in town. He will also hire a grant writer to tap into the more than $530 million in grant opportunities. In November, Clarence Bo Green is looking for your vote for the mayor of Middlesboro.
It is 106.3 FM. This is the 40-year-old coming up, and then I guess the 20-year-old. It's Brian and it's Jared. All right.
23.
Thanks, old man. I appreciate that, thinking I'm at the same age as you. As it's going to be Sergeant dropping back, looking for the pass play down the left sideline. Incomplete to bring up a fourth down situation now for the Cougars. 4th and 13 at their own 25.
An incomplete pass to number 21, yes, which is Hunter Campbell. About 5 minutes, 17 seconds left to go. 4th down. They're punting. Big old punt. Hopefully they don't hit their defenders again like they did earlier.
Good punt. Zachary down at his 46, across the 50, across the 40, and gets it down to the 30-yard line in Letcher Central territory. That sets up well for the Bobcats. If they're now 30 yards out from pay dirt. But we'll see what they can do here. It's getting 5:08 to go in the ball game, and like you said, as methodical as Letcher Central is with the football, even if Bell doesn't get anything here, how much time do they leave Central on the clock, and does Central have that style of play to get them down the field 70 yards?
Comes that Bell County offense.
Stephanie breaks the huddle, brings the troops up to the line of scrimmage. He's got a high formation in the backfield. A near side wide out, a far side wide out. Hand off to the fullback that time. That's going to be number 32, Tyson Thomas, on the carry.
Good run by him, too.
Very good run.
Very big boy, but some really good legs. Tyson Thomas is
about an 11-yard run that time by the sophomore.
Wow, and that is Bell County's 7th K&K medal first down.
5 minutes even to go in the ball game. Bell County 26, Letcher Central 22. 1st and 10 at the Central 19.
This might be the chance that Bell County needs to just solidify this win here.
Jason Jones, far side wide out. Stephanie hands off to the first man through. That's going to be Thomas. He lowers his shoulder. He breaks 2 tackles. He's carrying 2 Cougars with him. He's down to the 4-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. That boy just does not want to go down.
Where did he come from?
He was in the Middlesboro game last week. He's a strong wall that is hard to bring down.
Dudley Hilton called number 32 and said, listen, big boy, we need a score.
Exactly. You run that ball, and you don't stop.
Wow.
Like a juggernaut kind of thing, you know?
That kid, he lowered his shoulder. He was like
he almost got brought down early. He jumped out of it.
He's like a pinball out there. He was just bouncing around, dropping people.
That's the kind of linebacker you want. Strong.
We're going to have a timeout on the field. And we'll go ahead and take it with them. With 4:12 to go in this contest, Bell County leads 26-22. You're listening to Bobcat Football, and we're going to take this.
A 119 Lumber and More timeout.
Gamble Toyota is having a huge used car clearance event. You know we have ultra-reliable Toyota certified used cars, but we also have a great selection of Fords, Chevys, and Dodges, just to name a few. Used vehicles starting as low as $149 per month, no money down with approved credit. This event ends soon, so hurry into Gamble Toyota in Corbin, Kentucky to get yours.
The passing of a loved one is never easy. Creech Funeral Home of Middlesboro understands that the emotional and financial burdens can be overwhelming. Creech Funeral Home has a commitment to treat each family as their own and provides the highest level of excellence in every phase of the funeral process. Call Creech Funeral Home of Middlesboro today at 606-248-4700 or go by their location at 112 South 21st Street in Middlesboro, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Whitesburg, Kentucky. Bell County leads the football game with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go by a score of 26-22.
Only 4 yards left to go to the end zone and a first down. It's looking really good for Bell County right now.
First and goal from the 4. We'll see if they call Thomas's number again.
The boy who's probably hasn't had much play in this whole game, so he is fresh.
They got him at 5'10", 180. That kid ain't 180. Hand off on the left side to Frazier. Doesn't get much out of it.
Lots of yards there. Jeffrey had the same exact remark last week about Tyson Thomas being at 180.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
I weigh in at 240 right now. Look at me.
That's a huge kid.
Yeah, he is. Probably all muscle.
Yeah. And no, he's not a 180 kid.
No.
High formation in the backfield. Stephanie under center. Hand off to Frazier. He's off the right side. He's going to get in the end zone over in the corner. Touchdown, Bell County.
Down. That is their 5th D&D Tires touchdown of the game, putting them at 32-22 against Letcher County.
And I think that's your ball game.
I think that might be our ball game. They have 3 minutes and 29 seconds left to go.
The way as methodical as Central is, I don't think they can overcome that in 3.5 minutes.
And even then, it's like 10 minutes 10 points you have to recover from.
Yeah. So, and that's if they don't get this 2-point conversion.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Oh, what if they kick this one, though? Yeah, I think they might be going for another 2-point conversion. That's what they're good at.
Stephanie comes under center. He's got a near side wide out. That's Jones. 2 men in the backfield. 3 men in the backfield, I'm sorry. Hand off to Frazier. Untouched. 2-point conversion. Connects. Bell County is up 34-22 with 3:29 to go in this ballgame. We're just going to keep it right here.
Yeah.
Jared, and what did you see out of the Bell County offense right there that you've not seen since the first quarter?
Tyson Thomas. I haven't seen him this whole game, and boy, howdy, did he gain a lot of yards for them there.
He really stepped up, did a wonderful job out there to get a couple first downs for Bell County. Just on that drive, I think he probably got 26 yards.
Yeah.
I think he got 26 yards on a couple carries. Tree trunks for legs, helping out, and he's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
So that's
if you can see him live, he's a big boy, a lot of mass in him. So with that tight jersey on, you might think that might be fat, but no, that's all muscle.
Yeah, his legs are the size of a kid's waist. You know, he's a big kid, and what's even scarier, he still got a sophomore year and 2 years after that to play.
God, that is a ball player right there, everybody.
As we're getting you set for the kickoff after the touchdown. Brandon Baker is going to be Brandon Baker's not the kicker, is he? Yep, Brandon Baker's going to be kicking. No, he's not. Now they mixed it up a little bit more. Zachary's going to be kicking. Squib kick.
Squibbity squib.
And it's going to be downed at the 36-yard line for Letcher Central. Kalen Branham that time. I think he's got a touchdown on the night. He just recovered that and knew there wasn't anything other than just dropping with that as Bell County was all over him before he had a chance to do anything. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Cougars at their own 36-yard line. With 3:27 to go, they now have a 12-point deficit.
That's a lot of ground to cover and very little time
with the style of play
exactly
they have.
Yeah. If we'd seen this kind of offense, I imagine the first quarter, this might be a whole different ball game. But right now, it's pretty hard set in Bell County's favor.
Sargent drops back out of shotgun, throws to the middle of the field, and he connects.
This is a first down.
That's good enough for a first down right there. As he hit number 13, Zach Hensley, on the pass play. He had 64 yards last week, 4 for 11 on passing. So they can go to the air. 64 yards isn't great, but it still shows that if he needs to get the job done through the air, that he can do it.
There was no huddle this time. They're going right back into it. And there was a flag on the play. I believe it was offside. Yeah, number 68. Josh Torrey. No, what is that? Yeah, 86. I'm sorry. 86 is Colin Braunham. Or did I screw that up? I might have screwed that up. The point is that the Letcher County boy was offside there at the beginning of that play, so lost about 5 yards.
They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Shotgun formation, twins to either side. Pass play, and
incomplete. Oh, wow. And a personal penalty called on.
No.
Called on Antonio Zachary.
Not even close.
A poor accident on his part, though. He believed that number. What was that again?
Well, Zach Hensley he was intended on the pass play.
Yeah.
The ball went through his hands, and Zachary come in and clocked him.
Yes.
It wasn't like 3 seconds later. Mm-hmm. It was a bang play.
Yes.
That's not that
was no one's fault in there. There was no anger at all. That was just very poor timing and an accident.
As a football play.
Hey, honestly, I don't think a call like that should have even been thrown. But what do I know? All right, that is a first down for Letcher. They're at the 43rd yard line.
Sargent in the shotgun once again. He's dropping back. Plenty of time. Goes to his right. Almost intercepted that time. Bell County out on the corner.
Number 70, I believe. What number I'm looking at?
I can't.
He's not turning this way. Turn over this way.
That's Grant Hoskins.
Yeah.
Number 10. Yes.
Oh, number 80. No, number 80. That is number. It's Dawson Widener. Yes. Two minutes and 52 seconds left in the last quarter. Letcher's making some ground, but it might not be enough.
2nd and 10 from the Bell County 43-yard line. Shotgun formation. They're looking to pass again. And it's going to be incomplete down around the 23.
A lot of incomplete passes this game.
Going to bring up 3rd down now for the Cougars. Brandon was the intended receiver that time.
Yeah.
As you're starting to see a steady flow of traffic leaving off this mountain here. And they've kind of given up on the possibility of a win now.
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe some of them will listen to us if the station even gets up this far. All right. 3rd and 10.
They break the huddle. Sargent in the shotgun formation. Far side wide out, 2 to the near side. Puts a man in motion. And we have another whistle.
Timeout, Bell County.
Timeout, Bell. We'll take it with them.
Through our 119 Lumber and More timeouts.
The game is going on right now, but when it's over, you've got to satisfy that hunger. How do you do that? You get to El Mariachi. All steaks on Friday are $1 off. They've got margarita specials, draft and import beer specials, and their happy hour is from 4 to 8 p.m. It's all at El Mariachi Grill on 25E in Middlesboro, just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Middlesboro Mall. If you need more information about El Mariachi Mexican Grill, just call 606-246-1860. Authentic Mexican cuisine is at El Mariachi Grill.
It was Happy Chandler who said, "I've never met a Kentuckian who wasn't either thinking of going home or actually going home." Another famous Kentuckian, Abraham Lincoln, said this, "I hope to have God on my side. but I must have Kentucky. For another great Kentucky quote, give your local Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent a call. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
In Middlesboro, see agents Danny Luttrell, Bob Dixon, and Joe Stamper. It is 106.3 FM. Pineville has won their game against Jackson County, 26-16. Middlesboro, for about 40 seconds, has to hold off Claiborne County. It's 22-20. Let's take you back to the Bell game. Gentlemen.
As Sargent is in the backfield, takes the snap, throws out into the flat. It's going to be complete to Parks, but he's going to lose a couple yards on the pass play as he fell down after he caught the ball, and that's going to be a loss of about 3 to bring up 4th down and 12 for the Cougars with 2:25 to go in this football game.
They are not in a great position. That pass was very low, though, so he had it, and then he just kind of humbled back because he didn't have enough weight on himself to get up. He tried to toss it off, but too late.
Yeah, he tried to get it out to that other guy coming through, and he was already on the ground. 2 minutes even to go. Bell County's going to pull this one out unless something miraculously happens for the Cougars as Sargent is in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, plenty of time to the middle field. Intercepted by London Stephanie. He cuts to the middle of the field, and he is going to take it home for a 60-yard pick six.
That is our 6th D&D Tires touchdown for Bell County. London Stephanie, that is 2. How many yards is that, you said?
It's about a 60-yard pick six.
His last touchdown was about 60 yards. This kid knows how to run.
He's all over the field. Makes it 40-22, but by no means has the score is it relative to what the football game was. This has been a much tighter game here than what the score is going to show.
That third quarter was an absolute slobber knocker. It was like Letcher had all the momentum. Bell County had almost none of it, and Bell County I would say they were able to take it all back. That's fourth quarter has all been in their favor here, so.
They're going to go for 2 as Stephanie comes under center. Botched snap, and nothing happening that time as they got tackled in the backfield.
Yep.
No good on the 2-point conversion as it is now 40-22. Bell County with the lead with 1 minute, 40 seconds to go. We're going to take it back to the station for
another 119 Lumber and More timeout.
The Bell County Board of Education, steeped in tradition of success both in the classrooms and in sports arenas. The school district views their district role as a part of the team charged with the success of each child and as the facilitator of every instructional and support avenue possible to make this success a reality, ensuring educational equity by implementing a variety of learning experiences. On behalf of the Superintendent, Yvonne Gilliam, and the entire board, they wish the Bobcats success in tonight's matchup. It's the Bell County Board of Education.
When you're buying a home, the last thing you want is a surprise, like suddenly discovering you can't get the funds you need to buy the home you chose. So it makes sense to get pre-qualified for a loan at Home Federal Bank. By visiting Home Federal first, you'll save time and frustration, targeting only those homes you know you can afford. So get pre-qualified. The only surprise will be how home buying is hassle-free. Home Federal Bank, always within reach. For the location nearest you, visit homefederalbank.com, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Once again, Pineville wins their game 26-16. It's 106.3 FM. It is the big one, and if you would, stick around for more on Bobcat football. Gentlemen.
Welcome back to the Bell County and Letcher County football game. We're just now here at the kickoff at the 1 minute 40-second mark of the fourth quarter.
And Zachary is going to get a squib kick. It's going to be returned by Brannon up to the 45-yard line in Cougar territory. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Letcher Central with 1:37 to go in the ball game. Bell County is going to come out this win. Pineville has won their game against Jackson County.
Congratulations to them.
And from the last score that we heard, it appears that Middlesboro should hold on and win their ball game against Claiborne, Tennessee. So congratulations, all 3 county schools. Now that's if Middlesboro held on.
Yeah.
All 3 county schools with a big W tonight.
Yeah. Good. And this has been an amazing game tonight for both teams, honestly.
Oh, this has been a great football game. The score is not even indicative of what we see exactly between the lines tonight.
Oh,
it's going to be a sack in the backfield.
Does that count as a fumble, or was he already brought down?
He fumbled the football. He was hit hard that time in the backfield.
Oh, that is a fumble. That is a fumble recovery for Bell County by number 44?
Yeah, 44 that time.
I do not have a name on this sheet. Let me check the other one. Gage Baker, he's a sophomore.
Number 28 got in there.
Oh, okay.
Got the hit.
Tyson Thomas.
What's that boy doing running?
I guess 880 pounds of muscle. Yeah. God. I can't imagine.
All right, folks, we want to remind you real quick before we get back to the guys here that we do have a winner for our trivia question. Once again, a winner for our trivia question. All right, so just letting you know that someone did take home the $25 MasterCard. Try again next week. All right, didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
1:25 to go in the football game. Bell County 40-22. They're in the victory formation as Stephanie under center takes the snap.
And they took a knee.
Well, Stephanie's been pulled out. That's going to be number 6, Cameron Burnett, as Burnett is now going to be taking the snaps in the last few minutes of the ball game. So used to having Stephanie out there, that we just went ahead and called that number, but that's going to be Cameron Burnett.
They're running the clock. Got a minute left on the clock, and the play clock is going to catch up to them, obviously, but, get the clock started. Just let the ball game end is what everyone on Bell County side is saying. I'm sure some boys on Letcher County side are saying, which they've done a great job tonight, both teams.
Burnett comes under center. Victory formation once again.
And another knee. Yep. Moving back because knees, they give you penalties, but, who cares?
28 seconds to go in the ball game. And that's going to be it right there. They're already shaking hands.
Everyone's shaking hands.
And they're just going to go ahead and end this game. It's going to be a Bell County victory at 40-22. We're going to take it back to the station. We'll come back and wrap this thing up after this timeout.
All right, folks, it is about time for our post game. It's brought to you by El Mariachi and Kentucky Farm Bureau. We're coming back. You guys stick around. We'll have the rest of the scores, and we're going to give you the offensive and defensive player of the game. It's 106.3 FM. This is the big one. Edgewood Homes of Middlesboro, giving you the Elation Home, manufactured by True Homes. It's got a stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, northern insulation package, low-E thermopane windows. It's 902 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it's the lowest price in the tri-state area, only $25,995. Edgewood Homes makes it easy for you, Monday through Friday, 8 till 6, or Saturday, 9 till 5. For more information, just call 606-242-2204. Edgewood Homes, they make it easy for you.
As a kid, you were always told to take care of your stuff. Don't leave your bike out in the rain. Pick up your toys. Oh, and feed the hamster. Well, if you took that lesson to heart, you'll be glad to know Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance has agents who also know their stuff when it comes to protecting yours. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
In Middlesboro, see agents Danny Luttrell, Bob Dixon, and Joe Stamper.
It is 106.3 FM, the big one, and we're going to give you the offensive and defensive player of the game, brought to you by Gambrel Toyota. Let's take you back to Brian and Jarrett. Gentlemen.
Welcome back to the end of this long Bell County, Letcher County football game. It's been a great game on both sides. Letcher with really strong offense, Bell County with a really solid defense. I'm sure there's some stuff they need to work out here, but we are in the post show brought to you by El Mariachi and Kentucky KY Farms. And tonight we're going to announce the offensive player of the game and the defensive player of the game. So, Brian?
We're going to go with the offensive player of the game. He had a couple touchdowns tonight, carried the ball really well, done a great job bouncing around on the outside, and also just plowing through the middle on the inside. And that's going to be to Kobe Frazier.
And congratulations to Kobe Frazier. You did a great job tonight. If anyone of Kobe Frazier's family is listening, give him a high five when you see him next time.
And our defensive player of the game, he was in on a bunch of tackles tonight. He had some sacks, and most importantly, he had the final nail in the coffin that really sealed the deal for him, and that's one that Stephanie had the interception for the pick six from 60 yards out, and that was a very important defensive play for Bell County that helped them seal the deal. So London Stephanie is going to be our defensive player of the game tonight.
London Stephanie's on both sides of the offense and defense. Honestly, he could win one of these either one of these every week or both of them. Who knows? Just, boy, is that kid strong. And he's going to continue to be strong. And there are chairs falling up behind me.
As I think we have a table, ladders, and chairs match behind us.
Oh,
as we're getting crazy here. Steel cage here in the press box.
Macho Man, is that you?
As the Bell County Bobcats improved to 2-0 on the season last week, winning against Middlesboro, and then this week here in Whitesburg against Letcher Central, they win 40-22, and they're looking to improve on that as they keep going through their schedule, and we'll see what they can do next week as they will be playing host to Pike County Central at 7:30 next week at the Pride of the Mountains Bowl. We hope you tune in with us as we'll be right here on the Big One. 106.3, bringing you all that coverage next week as the 2-0 Bell County Bobcats host Pike County Central next week. Any final thoughts, Jared?
If anyone wants to yell at me on Facebook, you can do so. But I think I did a okay job. First quarter, I feel like I did pretty good.
You did fine. But thank you so much for joining us. I'm Brian Good, joined alongside Jared Fultz, and we hope to see you next week as Pike County Central comes to town as they check into the Hilton, where you can check in, but you can't check out.
Ooh.
Let's go back to the station. Brian, thanks so much for tonight.
All right, guys, I really appreciate it. You two, this is the first time you two have done it as far as play-by-play and color commentary together. I thought you did a great job, and I appreciate both of you. Be careful coming home.
All right, thank you, Brian.
Thank you. See you guys.
Thank you.
Year 106.3 FM. Justin May's final scores: Bell County 40, Letcher Central 22, Middlesboro 22, Claiborne County 20, Pineville 26, Jackson County 16. So all three teams within the Bell County border, all three taking home a W tonight. Williamsburg 7, Somerset 34, Prestonsburg 6, North Laurel 44. We've got McCreary Central losing to South Laurel 52-6. We've got Whitley County over Leslie County 40-7. Harlan County 20, Hazard 32, Paintsville 48, Harlan 6, and you got over in Tennessee, Cumberland Gap 26 over Hancock 0. This has been the El Mariachi Kentucky Farm Bureau post game. Thank you to Mountain Tarp and John's Tire Discount. Thank you to D&D Tires. Thank you to K&K Metals, Howard Law Firm, 119 Lumber and More, Justin May State Farm, All-Star Trophies, Adam Bowling for State Representative, Bell County Board of Education, Creech Funeral Home, Edgewood Homes, Home Federal Bank, Mitchell Williams for Bell County Sheriff, Bo Green for Middlesboro Mayor, El Mariachi and Kentucky Farm Bureau, of course, and our friends at Gambrel Toyota with our trivia question. And we'll give you the answer to that trivia question next week that the young lady Pam won tonight. She won a $25 MasterCard. And we hope to do another one next week. God bless you, and have a great night. Don't forget Tradio right after Mark Elkins in the morning. It's Tradio Rewind. God bless. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Leaving you with our two sponsors, El Mariachi and Kentucky Farm Bureau. Hey, the game is over. You know what that means? It means you have to satisfy your hunger. How do you satisfy your hunger? Well, you go to El Mariachi Mexican Grill in Middlesboro, next to the Middlesboro Mall, where all their steaks are $1 off. They've got happy hour from 4 to 8, and they'll make sure that you're filled up with